Hi, this is your colleagues over in Parking and Transportation with some important updates on parking and transportation for the upcoming semester. You've probably seen or heard some of these upcoming changes, but we wanted to walk you through some of the specifics and how they may impact your experience on campus. For faculty and staff, the impact will be minimal. We've made the following changes in the advance of the start of the semester. First, we've added new staff parking areas throughout campus, either expanding existing inventory in places like the White Avenue Garage or the Andy Holt Tower Garage to help with the growing staff population on campus. There is a net gain of about 500 new parking spaces on campus, with these additions and some spaces lost to ongoing construction. Secondly, previous policies like the orange dot have been tightened up to reduce the overall competition for spaces and improve the predictability of finding parking on campus. The cost of orange dots has increased to reduce the overall number in circulation, and each department will be limited in the number it can order. Also, orange dots are still not eligible to park in S9. In lieu of orange dots, we are inviting staff to use our new digital permit tool off-street to request flexible access when needed. And in the event that off-street isn't available, we have new hourly parking spaces on campus for those occasional uses when you need to get closer to the core of campus. Watch our additional videos on how to use each of these new tools to access the other areas of campus. For students, there's been a significant shift in campus parking policies. Firstly, we've introduced new parking zones on campus aimed at reducing parking competition and improving overall predictability. These zones include core, intermediate, and remote for commuter students, and core and remote for non-commuters. These zones are based on the usage patterns from previous years and reflect the highest demand areas on campus. Additionally, parking prices for students have been tiered to reflect these priority areas. Permit sales were held using students' accumulated hours, with graduate students and seniors with more than 90 hours eligible to buy first, juniors with more than 60 hours second, sophomores with more than 30 hours third, and freshmen with less than 30 hours allocated fourth. Student parking options are limited on campus, and we have reduced the overall sales ratios associated with each zone to help those that purchase permits more easily find parking compared to previous semesters on campus. Non-commuter spaces on the core of campus have been reduced and remote parking options expanded to reduce long-term vehicle storage in the highest priority areas of campus. Most importantly, we've expanded a number of offerings on campus to help you get to campus and get around the campus community without the need to move your car. These include, the first thing is the T-Bus system. The T-Bus system is expanding to 31 buses and 10 fixed routes to better serve the needs of students, staff, and faculty as you move around campus. The primary on-campus routes, Ag Express and the Hill route, have been combined into one single route, the cross-campus route. More buses have been added to this route, and the expected frequency is about every 5 to 8 minutes. The goal of this route change is to help everyone expand and move around campus more quickly and easily. Off-campus routes like the Fort, University Commons, and the Neeland Express have been expanded and improved to add more coverage and better frequency. We've partnered with CAT to provide free transit service throughout Knoxville for all students. Faculty and staff receive free fares when traveling to and from campus. All you have to do is hop on, show your vol card, and you're on your way. We've added more than 1,000 flexible hourly parking spaces to anyone to use on days they need more convenience and access to campus. You can find these spaces in Vol Hall, G10, G7, Circle Park, and the streets across from the stadium, the baseball field, and Volunteer Boulevard West. Using these spaces will be super easy. You either scan your QR code on an adjacent sign or use the Park mobile app to start a transaction. And if you find you need more time, you can easily extend your session from your phone. Fourth, we've added an affordable park and ride option at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum, supported by 3 dedicated T-buses that will run every 10 minutes. The park and ride is open from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. After 5 p.m., those with the park and ride permits can park in any unreserved space on campus with their valid permit. Lastly, we've also expanded our technology offerings to include more space availability counters and applications to help you find your parking and ride the bus. Check out the Vol Park app for parking and the Passio Go app for transit. or visit the UT app for real-time information from both apps. For more information, visit parking.utk.edu.